There is a planet where the sun rises in the west. A world that looks almost identical to Earth, same size, same structure, a twin sister in the universe. But if you set foot there, you wouldn't survive more than a few minutes. The temperature here is hot enough to melt metal. The atmospheric pressure crushes any steel structure, and the sky constantly pours down dense sulfuric acid rain. Beneath that thick atmosphere are blazing rivers of lava, stretching up to 7,000 kilometers, comparable to the length of the Nile, winding across deadly plains. At an altitude of about 50 kilometers above Venus, there exists a special layer of atmosphere with temperature and pressure similar to Earth. Venus raises a difficult question. Why dig underground on cold Mars when we could build floating cities in the skies of Venus? Venus is the second planet from the Sun, located about 108 million kilometers away, and is Earth's closest neighbor. It is nearly the same size, with a diameter of about 12,100 kilometers, less than 5% smaller than Earth, and about 81% of Earth's mass. If you had a fast enough spacecraft, it would take about 3 to 5 months to travel from Earth to Venus, not a long journey on a cosmic scale. But the destination is nothing like you imagine. You step onto Venus, you have about 5 seconds, not to explore, just enough to realize you are in the wrong place. The sky above is not blue, but a thick yellow haze of clouds covering the entire planet. The light is faint, dim, as if passing through a permanent storm. The air is almost entirely CO2, about 96.5%. This thick layer traps heat like a giant blanket, turning Venus into a massive oven. The surface temperature is constantly around 465 degrees Celsius, hotter than an oven. The air is not only toxic, it is heavy. The pressure is 90 times that of Earth, equivalent to standing nearly 1 kilometer deep under the ocean. You cannot breathe. You cannot even exist. And if you look up, you may see rain, but it is not water. It is sulfuric acid falling from the clouds above. But those droplets evaporate before reaching the ground, disappearing into the scorching air. Around you is a world of black rock and lava. Thousands of volcanoes stretch across the surface, signs of a planet that once, and perhaps still, lives. In your final moments, you may realize this. Venus was once like Earth, the same starting point. But then it took a different path. and where you are standing is the result of that divergence. But Venus's differences do not stop at the surface. On Venus, time operates in a completely different way. One rotation on its axis takes 243 Earth days, while it takes only 225 days to orbit the Sun. That means a day is longer than a year. If you stood on its surface, you could witness 2 sunrises before Venus completes one orbit around the Sun. And things get even stranger because the planet rotates backward. From Venus's surface, the Sun rises in the west, moves slowly across the dense sky, and sets in the east. Here, day and night are no longer familiar concepts. Venus has more volcanoes than any other planet in the solar system, estimated over 1,600 large volcanoes. Most unique are coronae, giant crown-like structures formed when magma pushes up the crust, creating cracked circular formations hundreds of kilometers wide. There are lava flows stretching up to 7,000 kilometers, comparable to the Nile River on Earth. Due to the extreme pressure and temperature, lava remains liquid for a very long time, allowing it to travel incredible distances before solidifying. On Earth, snow is frozen water, but on the highest peaks of Venus, such as Maxwell Montes, scientists have discovered a shiny coating. It is not ice, but metallic snow, lead sulfide and bismuth sulfide. These are important elements used in semiconductors and hard alloys. While not gold or diamonds, finding pure metals condensed into thick layers represents a highly valuable open-pit resource. Humans have tried to touch Venus, and it was a mistake. To date, around 40 to 45 missions have been sent to Venus, including flybys, orbiters, and landers. Only about 2 spacecraft, mainly from the Soviet Venera program, actually reached the surface. Venera 13, USSR, 1982, holds the endurance record, surviving 127 minutes under 457 degrees Celsius heat and crushing pressure before being destroyed. Most other landers lasted only 20 to 60 minutes. Venera 13 achieved something extraordinary. It recorded the sound of wind and thunder on Venus. These were the first extraterrestrial sounds humans ever heard, helping us understand the immense density of the atmosphere. Despite lasting only minutes, these probes extended robotic arms, drilled into the surface, and analyzed chemical composition. Results showed soil similar to basalt, a volcanic rock on Earth, reinforcing theories of geologically active past. Before becoming the hell of the solar system, Venus was once Earth's perfect twin. So what turned a perfect copy of Earth into an eternal nightmare? Scientific models suggest that hundreds of millions to billions of years ago, this planet may have had oceans and conditions suitable for life. But the change did not happen suddenly. It began with a gradual process as the greenhouse effect spiraled out of control. Temperatures rose, causing surface water to evaporate. Water vapor, a powerful greenhouse gas, trapped more heat, making the planet even hotter. A dangerous feedback loop formed. Hotter, more evaporation, more heat trapped, even hotter. Because it is closer to the Sun, Venus received more heat from the start. Under intense radiation, water evaporated into the atmosphere. Molecules split apart, escaped into space, and could not return. Over time, this process repeated until all water was gone. What remained was an atmosphere almost entirely of CO2, thick and heat-trapping, like a massive cage. Venus was not destroyed instantly. It was transformed slowly until the process became irreversible. Today, its surface is almost entirely uninhabitable. But strangely, if you go up about 50 to 60 kilometers into the clouds, the temperature drops to about 30 to 70 degrees C. The pressure becomes nearly Earth-like. At that altitude, at least numerically, the environment starts to feel familiar. Within these clouds, scientists have detected traces of phosphine, a gas that on Earth is often associated with microbial life. This discovery remains controversial, but it raises a thought-provoking possibility. Perhaps Venus is not entirely dead. If life exists, it would not be on the surface, but floating within acidic clouds, adapted to an environment we cannot survive. We have been obsessed with conquering Mars, a cold, dry, red desert with no atmosphere. But there is a truth space agencies are quietly considering. Forget the hellish surface of Venus at 460 degrees C. Look upward. At 50 kilometers above that deadly surface lies a miraculous, habitable zone. A place where air pressure matches Earth and temperatures feel like a sunny summer day in Miami, Florida. Why dig underground on Mars when we could build massive floating fortresses in the skies of our sister planet? Where the dense atmosphere acts as a powerful shield against cosmic radiation, something Mars completely lacks. Mars has only 38% of Earth's gravity, leading to severe bone and muscle loss. Venus has 90% of Earth's gravity, meaning no constant physical therapy. Children born in Venus's clouds could develop strong, Earth-like skeletons. With an atmosphere of 96% CO2, we could extract carbon to produce plastics and building materials on site. A structure filled with breathable air would naturally float in Venus's atmosphere like a buoy on water, providing both air to breathe and lift to keep entire cities suspended. Mars lacks a magnetic field and has a thin atmosphere, forcing humans to live underground to avoid radiation. Venus's massive atmosphere is a thick natural shield. At 50 kilometers altitude, humans would be safer than on Mount Everest. Venus is much closer to Earth than Mars. Travel takes about 150 days, compared to 250 to 300 days to Mars. Solar intensity on Venus is twice that of Earth and 4 times that of Mars. Solar panels would operate with incredible efficiency. Colonizing the skies of Venus is not just an alternative to Mars. It is proof that humanity does not need to find a perfect planet to survive. Instead, we can adapt, create, and build life even in the harshest conditions. Because in the end, our nature is not to seek easy paradise, but to create paradise where no one expects it. Mars may be the current goal, but Venus may be where humanity truly learns how to conquer the universe.